everybody, it's Esther here. Welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be doing another hair review for you guys, and I'm going to be reviewing the hair that's on my head at the moment. So this hair was sent to me by Dream Style Hair, and they are an Aliexpress vendor, and I made it into a wig. I currently have 4 bundles of 20 inches and a 14-inch lace closure, which is up top here. It is Brazilian straight, and I've been wearing it for about less than a month now, but it has suddenly become like my everyday wig, and I pretty much wear it all the time. So I'm going to take it back a little bit and talk about shipping and their customer service and things like that. The representative that I was in contact with was very prompt with the emails, so I didn't really have any issues in terms of that. Shipping was done via DHL. I was sent the tracking number, so I was able to track the shipment myself, and it arrived within about 3 days from when I was told it was shipped off. Upon initial contact with the hair, I did feel like it was very soft. It was very free. It sort of ran through my fingers quite easily. There were no bad smells on the hair. There was nothing that was alarming, or there was nothing that threw me off when I first picked up the bundles and I smelt them and I touched them. There was nothing that was out of the ordinary. I actually didn't touch the bundles for about another week. So when I did go to make the wig, I was making the wig for my sister's wedding. So this is the hair that I wore for my sister's wedding. I was a bit nervous because obviously I wasn't sure whether or not the hair was going to hold up very well, and I didn't really take a backup. This is just the one I made, and I said I'm going to wear it for the wedding and I'll see how it goes. So the second time I went to feel the hair, I was a bit skeptical because it did at that point feel a bit rough. It felt slightly different to what I had touched in the beginning. I made sure I felt each bundle, so not that it was just one bundle that I was playing with, and I made sure I kind of ran my fingers through each of them, and I made sure I was able to get a good feel of all of them, and they felt slightly different. I kept them in the packet that they were sent in, so it's not like they were out or they got wet or anything like that. But that was the only thing that I was kind of worried about. So once I made the wig and I styled it, I packed it away, and obviously I flew over to Portugal for my sister's wedding. So when it came the day for the wedding, I straightened it out, I put some serum in it, I styled it, and I laid it onto my head, and I left it overnight ready for the next day. When it was the wedding day, there were a lot of flyaways up at the top on the closure. Nobody had hairspray, we just had to improvise, and I knew that deodorant acts kind of in the same way as hairspray does, and if you didn't know that, fun fact number 1. So I used deodorant. Because it's new hair, the hair on the closure is still quite untamed, it's kind of expected. I am now impressed with it because after wearing it for so long, I haven't had any trouble with flyaways. When I'm straightening this hair, I can see that they're still there, but they are very, very tamed. I don't know whether it was because it was from the help of the deodorant several weeks ago, but this hair has been under control ever since then. I only sprayed it at the top where I had issues with flyaways, and that was about it. I didn't have to use it for anything else. After I'd styled it and I wore it for the wedding, I absolutely love the hair. It's really nice and it's really free. It moves on its own. Movement is amazing. It's very light as well. The only thing I will say I was a bit disappointed with is the amount that you're left with down here. With straight hair, I'm used to having it quite thick from the top to the bottom, and upon initial contact I didn't really notice that the ends weren't as full as I'm used to seeing, and I was wearing it for the first few days. I was a bit put off because I felt like the ends were a bit thin. The ends of the hair, there isn't much. I'm separating it here so you guys can see. There isn't much in terms of the ends, but I do like the fact that this gives this hairstyle more of a realistic feel. I feel like it's not too thick and it's not too thin. I feel like it's at a very good medium. I'm happy with the hair. It styles very well and it came out of its shell. It really did impress me. Like, I was happy that I didn't have to worry that the only wig that I have for my sister's wedding ended up being really bad hair, because that wasn't the case at all. I obviously put a little bit of foundation just in the part here, and that's just so it blends with my skin tone a little bit more because the lace color was slightly lighter. It's not like silky, but it's a nice texture, so it has its own natural shine, its own natural luster, because for the rest of the hair I haven't put serum in it since I did it a few weeks ago for the wedding. It comes just down past my boobs. I'm about 5'8", in case you're wondering. All the details that you need for this hair is going to be in the description box, so make sure you guys check that out. And I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!